from my perspective, I really think the problem with, why the channel leadership is so impacted by macroeconomic conditions really comes down to the fact that we can't draw a line between the strategy and the strategy execution and the outcome of that strategy. And the reason that we can't do that often is this execution gap that I've got in the middle. So this slide that I have up here, Brent, it really is supposed to depict the channel sales process, where we recruit, onboard, authorize, develop, we partner enable, and that partner enablement and that sales enablement is supposed to create activity and supposed to create execution that leads to a deal registration that moves into a co-sell model. But in my mind, I think there's a huge execution gap that takes place from the point that we sales enable to the deal registration. And what I mean by that execution gap is that it's 100% a black hole of activity. We have no idea what's actually going on between the sales enablement and the deal registration. So, what are your thoughts on that? Are you seeing the same thing?
Yeah, it's a perennial problem, right? So I'd label it as execution gap and visibility gap at the same time. But essentially, we're, as channel leaders, we're all guilty of this, and that is we go recruit partners, we enable partners, we try to arm them with product and technology and value prop information, marketing slicks, PDFs, white papers, and then we go, okay, go out there, go find us some deals, and then when you find something, go ahead and put it in the deal registration, and then we'll do the co-sell and we'll get it to closure. But that's skipping over a huge piece, which is the programmatic approach or a methodological fun to talk when you learn how, right? Methodical approach to how you do the demand generation and do it consistently and repeatedly. So there's this assumption, I guess is how I would say it another way, that the partners are going to do this kind of activity, and then it's just magically going to show up in our funnel day two, right? And when it doesn't, everybody starts to scramble and go, all right, we spent all this time, all this money to recruit a partner, onboard a partner, enable a partner, give them all the tools, and it's not coming out the other side of the funnel. We're not seeing it show up in the results. We're not seeing the uptick in the results that we expected, but we don't have the ability to figure out how to draw that line in a good way if it comes out positive, or even in a negative way where we need to switch our strategy where it's not coming out the other end of that funnel.